All right, let me just set this up for everybody. First of all, okay, hold on a second. Damn, I left my really good stand in the car, so I gotta use this one that's all wonky. All right, so I want to show you guys an EA I had made for I've made for the family, and it's essentially to protect you against brokers. All right, it's to protect you against brokers. Just give me a second. Alright guys, so I want to give you a quick little tutorial on an EA I just made to protect you against brokers. Alright, it's going to be available in about 15-20 minutes when I'm done this feed to all the MentorTips students. Alright, and it's going to essentially help you to go ahead and make money when brokers are against you. As we all know, there's brokers that B-book us, and by B-book I mean they essentially trade against us and they take risk against us, and that's dangerous. That's dangerous when we become really good traders. They can prevent us and prohibit us from winning and making money. And the main way they do that is by identifying exactly where your trades are opened, where your stop losses are, and where your take profits are. All right. As you know, again, as a trader, every single time you open a trade on your platform, well, the broker that is providing that platform gets to see where you opened the trade, so they know exactly what position you're holding, and they know where your stop loss is, where your take profit is. So if a price is approaching, for example, your take profit, they can prevent the prices from going to that area, so you don't get the price you want. They can increase the spread on you. If you have a stop loss set somewhere, they can go ahead and manipulate that stop loss. And it's been something that I've wanted to get done for you guys for a while. So first thing we're going to do is we're looking at a regular chart that loads up on MT4. The first thing you're going to want to do with any expert advisor is to always have this auto trading enabled. All right, you always want to have auto trading at the top of your charts clicked on, and it should be enabled. It should never be off. If it is off, then none of your EAs will work. And EA stands for expert advisor, which is just a robot. When this is off, your expert advisor tab up here, it won't smile, it'll show a frown face. So if you have a frown face, just make sure that this auto trading is clicked on and it's enabled. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and right click this and put our template on. All right, this is our conventional template that we use for all of our trading. All of the MentorTips students have it, and it's basically the color scheme we use, the parameters we use. Now the name of this new EA is called Houdini, and I'm just going to show you an example of it on the AUD JAPI charts. Doesn't have to be on any chart in specific. All right. So what you do is once you've downloaded the file and put it inside your folder, put it inside your data folder. You all know how to do that. You go to your data folder, put it into the MQL section, and put it in the Expert Advisor tab. What you're going to go ahead and do is click on View and Navigator, and you're going to see the Houdini EA is right there. All right, so you're going to click that and drag it onto your charts. All right, make sure that allow live trading, allow DLL imports, allow import of external experts is selected. Do not touch anything in here for now. All right, do not touch anything in here for now. And you're simply going to click on OK. All right, and close this back off. As you can see, the top right hand corner, it says Houdini and he's smiling, which means the EA is active. All right, it also says stealth mode is active, stealth mode enabled, and OCO enabled. OCO is just a conventional order cancel order. I like to add it to every single one of my EAs. That way we can pick either side of the market and we can choose to be long or we can choose to be short. All right. So let's go ahead and show you how this EA works. So essentially this EA is going to hide all of your stop losses, all of your take profits. It's going to also allow you to close orders based on a time you set. So let's say you open an order and news is about to come out in 4 hours and you want to sleep. You can set up a little timer on it that the trade will close automatically, no matter whether you're a profit or loss, it'll time close it. So whatever time you set, it'll close it on that time. It also has the ability to open up any pending orders you want and hide the pending orders. So nobody can see the pending orders that you have. It'll be completely hidden. All right. No one will know that you have a pending buy or a pending sell. And it's really cool because this is how it works. Okay. So first thing we do is we'll right click Expert Advisors and let me show you. All right. So if stealth mode, when you set it to true, it is on. It is going to stay on. OCO, you can have it off or on. If you want it off, you have it set to false. If you want it on, you set it to on. All right. Now, stop loss, every time you open a trade, when this is set up on, when this is connected, when stealth mode is enabled and this EA is enabled, the moment you open a trade, it will automatically put the stop loss at 30 pips and your take profit at 60 pips. All right. It'll automatically put your stop loss at 30 pips and your take profit at 60 pips. You can alter this number respectively to whatever you want. All right. And let me show you how it works. All right. So we're going to use a demo account right now. This is a demo account. All right. And we are going to go ahead and open the terminal. So you see that the terminal is down here. All right. And this is a demo account. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open a 2-lot order. And I'm going to sell. All right. So as you can see, I sold the AUD Jappy right now. Immediately, my stop loss has been put in 30 pips above my entry. My take profit has been put in 60 pips below my entry. But if you take a look at the order tab, stop loss is set to 0 and take profit is set to 0. So the broker does not know your stop loss or your take profit at all. All right. Take a look at here. Stop loss is 0. Take profit is 0. However, your stop loss is actually there and so is your take profit. Now you can go ahead and drag this. You move your stop loss wherever you want. You can move your take profit wherever you want. And as you can see, it does not alter or add a stop loss or take profit. All right. It's using lines on the chart to manually, locally control your trades. So now your trades are all being manually controlled as opposed to automatically by the broker. So the broker cannot see anything. That is one aspect of it. So what I recommend is when you start this in your Expert Advisors tab, just leave stop loss to 30 and leave this to 60. Never alter it. All right. Let it open up automatically on its own, and then you can go ahead and double click it and alter it manually. All right. So let me go ahead and put the stop loss here, for example. Put it really close, and let's see if it hits it, what happens. All right, let's put the stop loss even lower, somewhere where it'll hit it. Let's see if it'll hit it within a second or not. Maybe even lower. We can. And the beautiful thing is, brokers don't let you set your stop losses so close to the entry price. They always make you set it to a specific level and you take profit because they like to control that. With this, we can put the stop loss and take profit anywhere we desire. All right. Brokers generally do not allow that because they like to control your level. So let this go up. And watch what happens when it hits the line. So it's approaching our stop loss area. Again, notice that the stop loss field says 0. Take profit field says 0. All right, let me even make this come a little bit lower. That way it can actually execute. All right. It just needs to go up a couple pips and it'll close that trade out. And of course, during a presentation, it does not want to go up more than a pip. So let's just give that a second to go ahead and execute. It's calculating the spread as well, so it's got to go up above that line. Okay, maybe I set it a little bit too close, but maybe it's got to be a little bit further away from it. Hold on a second. Okay, I don't know if I have done something wrong with it or not, but I'll get that checked out. I just installed it right now actually, so I was playing with it, so I may have moved the price too close. Okay, I think it does have to deviate from a certain amount of pips. So I think it is a little bit too close to it. So in any case, yeah, if I think I deviated it too close, and the price won't liquidate it there. But anyways, the stop loss, you just drag it manually. Okay, you manually drag the stop loss, and the take profit, you manually drag it as well. All right, that'll work 110%. I just pulled it a little bit too tight. All right, it's got to be deviated by a certain amount, but it'll work 110% when it is triggered. All right, so that's one aspect of it. All right, so you'll control your stop loss and your take profit right on the screen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change the settings afterwards, so the deviation is 0. Right now the deviation is set to a certain amount of pips, so I'm going to change the settings. I'm going to change the settings of the EA so it actually has a 0 deviation, so you could actually put it right there and it'll execute and it'll work. Right now the deviation is set too far, so I'll do that before I upload it. In any case, basically that's the way it'll work. The stop loss you control manually, and okay, there we go. See, it closed the order. The order got closed. All right, so the deviation was set too high. I'm going to change the deviation to 0, but as you can see, order got closed. It gave you a signal that order got closed, and that's it. So your stop loss was hit. It shows you exactly where the stop loss was executed. All right, and at the same time, no one saw that. The broker did not see that. The broker has no idea where your stop loss is. The broker has no idea where your take profit is. All right, so we'll go back into Expert Advisors. So that aspect of it is done. All right, so very simple. Again, you open up your trade. The moment you open up your trade, I'll show you again. All right, we'll buy it this time. Immediately stop, your take profit is way up here. Stop loss is down here, and you can go and move these. You can go and move these, and no one will know where your take profit is. Nobody will know where your stop loss is. So now you're protected from the broker manipulating prices against you. Okay, let's go ahead and close this order off manually. Now, the really cool function it has here as well as this. Let's say you want to put a manual order and you want to buy the Euro USD, or sorry, AUD JAPY at 90.16. Now, when you conventionally go ahead and put a manual order, what happens is the broker knows that you have an order set up in that zone. The broker knows you have an order, pre-existing order, pending limit order set up there. So he can manipulate the market. He can prevent the order from getting hit. He can increase the spreads the second your order gets hit, so your commission is much higher. So what we're going to do is we're going to hide it. Instead of opening a manual order, this is what we do. We don't even click on buy or sell. We click on the trend line. You know the horizontal line here where we normally draw our trend line? We click it and we dump it anywhere we want. All right? Notice now when you drag a trend line, when you create any trend line now, it'll automatically become blue no matter what color you have it set to, because in the Expert Advisor tab, any unused line is set to automatically become blue. This function, all right, unused line equals blue, means any trend line that you create that you're actually using to plot your support and resistance levels will always be blue, so you can distinguish it. Now let's say we want to buy at 9, say we want to buy it right here, but we don't want any broker to know that. This same trend line you added, or you can add another trend line. So let's say this is going to be our actual support and resistance line. We'll add a trend line here, becomes blue automatically. Double click it, right click it in horizontal properties. In the description, you put BUY for buy, comma, the lot size you want to use. So say we want to buy it at 90.13, all right, and we want to buy 0.5 lots. So we put buy, comma, space 0.5 and click OK. Notice how it immediately became green? It immediately turned green, all right? That is a buy now. Notice down here, it is empty. Your terminal is empty down here. There is no existing order. No one will ever know that you have an order that is about to get taken off. Nobody, no broker will know you have set up anything on your charts. They'll think you're fast asleep. Meanwhile, this automatically turned green. When it hits this area, it's going to buy it. All right. Now, if I go and drag this down here, all right. Okay. I don't have the deviation set on this, but let's see if it'll buy it. All right, let's see if it'll go ahead and buy it the second it clicks those. It clicks that, it hits that area. Let me go ahead and bring it a little bit closer. Now, notice that again, there's no buy set up. All right, down here is completely empty. So what'll happen is when it triggers that, mind you, it's got to calculate the spread as well. It'll automatically open that position and the broker will not know. Nobody will know you had a pending order. So now if you have major news coming out or you have a trade coming out that you want to execute, okay, there you go. Look at that. It bought the order right away. You see that? Order got opened. Now here's a beautiful thing. Not only did the order get opened, it automatically put a hidden take profit and a hidden stop loss. The broker has no idea what has hit him. The broker has no clue what the hell has hit him. All right? All of a sudden, your orders are now getting executed in a blink of an eye and no broker can stop you. All right? Let's go ahead and close this. All right? Everything's gone, right? We want to sell. Again, take this line, horizontal line, drop the horizontal line here. Becomes blue because it is unknown. It is an unused line. Double click. Horizontal properties, and this time we're going to write sell. Sell, comma, 0.1 lot we want to sell. Click OK, and it immediately becomes red. So now you know where your sell lines are. All right? Anything red is a sell. Anything blue is an unused trend line. All right? Now, if I go ahead and I move this here, all right, it should execute a sell for me the moment it crosses that line. And it drops below it. All right, so we'll move this. Just let this let the price come down. Let me move it up a little bit higher. So for my example, I wanted to execute quicker. All right, as this price comes down now, and it executes this, and it crosses over, it'll open up a sell position. There you go, and there's your sell position. Your sell has been triggered. Your trade has been opened. Stop loss and take profit put in. You can go ahead and move your stop loss wherever you want. You can go ahead and find your take profit, move it wherever you want. And bada bing, bada boom, your order is open, your sell is open, and you're good to go. Now, no broker knows you even did this. The broker is going to freak out saying, how the heck did this happen? All right. Let's go ahead and close this and let me show you another cool function. All right. For this feature, I'm going to go to a 1 minute chart just to make it a little bit quicker. I'm going to go ahead and open a manual trade. So let's say we opened up a manual trade. All right. So we opened up a manual trade. And you know, it's getting late. We want to sleep, but in few minutes there's a major news coming out, and we don't want to be stuck in it. So we're going to click the draw vertical line, and we're going to throw it right here. All right, we're going to throw it right here. We're going to put it anywhere we want, double click it, and go to vertical line properties. The name you're going to change to close. All you're going to do is change the name to close. And click OK, and notice it becomes pink. And it says AUD JAPI order will close at this date at this time, server time, 10:02. Okay, 10:02 server time. So let's go ahead and move this over. Doesn't matter whether you're in a profit or a loss. This is just protecting your trade. This is protecting you from going to sleep. So the next candle, there you go, order closed. You see that? Order automatically closed. So now you're not going to wake up and be stuck in anything. If you want to put a OCO order in and non-farm payrolls are coming out and you want to close your orders before non-farm payrolls, now you have that opportunity to go ahead and do so. Now, when OCO is selected, it's very simple. All right, you create a buy order, a sell, sorry, not an order. You create pending orders, right? So we can go ahead and put a order here, horizontal property. We can have this set to a sell of 0.5 lots, 0.4 lots. So now it's going to sell if it goes there. We can throw another line here, and we can right click that horizontal properties, and we can make that a buy of 0.4 lots, and that's your OCO, right? Now you got to buy, you got to sell. When one opens, the other one should automatically close. All right, so let's go ahead and let this price hit our target, and you will see exactly what happens. All right, just give it a moment. Just give that a moment. I'm trying to get it as close to price as possible so I can get it to execute. We need the price to move, but in any case, you understand the point. So your OCO works, your hidden take profits work, hidden stop losses work, and now you have the opportunity to set this up to be timed. So there you go. The sell got opened, the buy got automatically closed. Your OCO works perfectly. All right. So as you see, it opened the sell, it closed the buy. All right. This EA is worth a lot of money. It is a very powerful tool to use. All right. This is just another example of the opportunities I bring to my students to assist them in not only making money in the markets, all right, but capitalizing and protecting themselves. We're a family. We do this together. We make money together. Have a wonderful day, guys. Individuals on Paris. I hope you enjoyed that. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you guys like that. If you want to be a part of this family, if you want to be a part of MentorTips, the biggest community of traders in the world and the most powerful community of traders in the world, I'm bringing in students end of the month. All you got to do is send an email to joinmentortips@gmail.com. Send an email to joinmentortips@gmail.com, and in the subject line put I want in. All right, it is $97 a month, and you will probably make $97 a day easily. All right, love you guys. Take care.